Alright, well, good morning. It's a nice Saturday morning out here, and I am back in Swatara State Park. And now we're going to go on a kayaking adventure this morning. This is the last weekend in August, and I just finished my my summer job yesterday that I was working on over the summer. So now, next week I start teaching again, so my schedule kind of opens up a little bit more, but today we're going to go kayaking. I know one person requested I do more kayaking, and so I'm going to do that today. I've been planning this trip for a while anyway. I am in Swatara State Park, and I'm currently at the Swopes Valley Trailhead, or the Swopes Valley Canoe Launch area, and I'm going to be kayaking a number of miles down to the Lickdale Launch area. So, and it's nice. The temperatures have gone, well, the humidity has dropped down like 50%, and it's kind of cool this morning, which is going to be great for kayaking. So I'm going to get in a kayak, and we're gonna head on out. Hopefully we'll have a nice, great day out in the water. And away we go. It's about 10:30, so we'll see how long it takes, but looking forward to this. Yeah, normally this time of year, in August, you wouldn't be able to go kayaking. The Swattie the water would be too low, but we've had a lot of rain. We've had a lot of rain this summer, so the water level is plenty high to be doing this. Tree. Yeah, just nice, beautiful views out here this morning. Kind of surprised that there's not more people out here on a Saturday like this. There's hardly anybody at the parking lots either. It is just beautiful weather. So, anyway, I'll take the privacy, the solitude. I'm the only one out here. Kind of way I like it anyway. Yeah, so the river constantly changes. You know, this section here is just float along real peacefully. And other sections get a little more, you know, slight rapids. Nothing. There's no class 5 rapids here on the Swattie. Yeah, we call it the Swattie around here, the Swatara Creek. This is what this is. Just short for Swatara, Swattie. Yeah, it's nice out here. Yeah, on the far shore over there is that, I forget what it's called, some kind of invasive species, Japanese something or other. Just starts growing along the riverbanks and creek banks around here, smothers out all the native vegetation. They try to get rid of it, but it's just almost impossible. It's just full of it over there. Yeah, over there, that is part of the Union Canal. I think that is that's lock number 5 there. Oh, my kayak is turning on me here. Yeah, I've been there before. You can hike to that spot from the trail in the park. Lock number 5. I was there in the wintertime. It looks a little different here in the summer. Alright. Yeah, that was part of the Union Canal, because that's part of what it's the northeast extension, or the Pine Grove extension of the Union Canal that went from Schuylkill River and Reading all the way over to Susquehanna River, and then a section went up from Lebanon up to Pine Grove. That's what that's part of. I think that was completed in the was it the 1830s? They completed that section, and it only ran till like 1862, I think, because then there was a big flood here on the Swattie, and it washed out the one dam that was further on down, and that was the end of this part of the canal. So some cool history along the river here. Yeah, nice view out here. Just a nice slow section here. Pretty peaceful. There are some mosquitoes trying to disturb me, but I also got a call from the insurance company, which I hung up on them. I always try to get you to buy stuff that you don't need. I don't want to talk to them while I'm out here kayaking either. So, oh well. Sorry about that. Get some more rapids coming up. Yeah, so there are some rapids out here on the Swattie. I've never been kayaking on this section. Further up there's a section I kayak, but I've never been, oh, there's a tree coming. But in this section I've never been kayaked quite this far. But and normally, like I said, this time of year, a lot of those rapids would have been impossible to go across. They've been too shallow, but they're kind of fun. They, like I said, they're no super, class 5 dangerous rapids, but for the Swattie here, it's kind of fun. I know I hit some rocks at one time. That's why everything got all shaky. Alright, gonna keep on going. You can almost get the feeling that you're like one of the early explorers out here, you know, back in like the 1700s, exploring this creek for the first time. Never knowing what you're gonna find around the next bend. I'm no longer alone. I see another kayaker off there in the distance. In a green kayak, it looks like. Yeah, up ahead is the footbridge that goes across the Swattie up here. I've been across that a number of times. Looks like we got some rapids going underneath it too. We'll see how this goes. Might get a little bumpy. Oh, big rock. Now that section was pretty fun. It was probably that was cool. All right, well, it's time for a lunch break, and then we'll get back on the river again. Getting kind of hungry and thirsty. But yeah, been a great day so far. Still got quite a ways to go yet, but I gotta eat. Alright, time to head out again. But I did have a nice little lunch right next to this little stream coming out into the larger one. Alright, so let's go ahead and finish this. I think I started at 10:30 and you launched about 12:15, so it was almost 2 hours or something like that. So I might have just about as long to finish yet. All right, let's get back in the water. This is a beautiful scene. Yep, great day out here. Check out those red flowers. Those are cardinal flowers. Those are quite pretty things. Yeah, I saw them just off the shore here, and you know, I scared up some wood ducks up here, and there's a wood turtle down here, but I didn't get them on film. This is Trout Run, which comes right into the Swattie here, so we're not too far away from going through the Swatara Gap, which might be interesting. I used to fish from this spot sometimes, right where Trout Run and Swatara Creek meet, right off this little ledge here. So, all right, I just wanted to stop and check those flowers out. Well, there's something kind of gross for you. It's a dead snapping turtle. Oh, we're going to collide with it. Yeah, there it is again. Looks like it was caught on a line or something, like a rope or a fishing line. I know sometimes people try to trap them or fish for them, but it's kind of a waste just to leave it there. I don't really like when people just kill stuff and just leave it out there. I'm okay with hunting and stuff. If people eat, you eat what you hunt or fish, but when people just kill stuff and leave it out there, I don't really care for that. Anyway. Well, we're soon heading through the gap. You can see part of the mountain up there, the Swatara Gap. So we'll see how this goes. Look at this really calm spot here, but there's some rapids coming up as we go through the gap in the mountains. Early start. Here we go again. And up ahead, on this bridge up ahead, is where the Appalachian Trail crosses the Swatara Creek. Okay, so that section was the best for rapids. I didn't film the whole section because I have my camera's on a tripod here, so some of those rapids are strong. I don't want my whole tripod going in the creek. So, but that was the best spot. And you can hear traffic here now because there's two highways that come through the gap here, and we're getting close to Interstate 81 too. Yeah, the last part was fun. Yeah, there's looking back. That, like I was saying, that bridge, that's where the Appalachian Trail crosses the Swatara Creek here in the gap on its way to Maine or Georgia. And up ahead, that's the bridge for Interstate 81 as it crosses the Swatara Creek. And we're almost under it. Pretty impressive structure, actually. Well, things have calmed back down on the river here again. At one point there, when going under the Interstate 81 bridge, I almost thought I was going to tip over. It's kind of not a really huge rapid section with some rocks. Kayak got caught on some rocks, but got a little wet, but we made it through. I'm not too far from the Lickdale canoe launch, so maybe another mile or two yet. But yeah, great day so far. Well, this is kind of interesting right here. I wonder if this is the remains of an old bridge piers, because that's what it looks like over there. Huh. I'm not sure if there was a bridge across here at one time or not. That's what it looks like. Alright, well, I'm out. I made it to the Lickdale canoe launch. Whew, it's fun, but at the same time I'm ready to be done. Alright, so that was quite an adventure, I'd say. All in all, it was about 4 hours of kayaking out here. But a nice day. It's obvious I didn't show all of it. It'd be a 4 hour long video, but there were some decent rapids in some places. When I say decent, I mean for this creek. I didn't film all of them. Like I said, there's that one where I almost got a little too wet, but then there was another one just not too long ago that was even more intense. But I didn't film those because, like I said, I had a tripod in my kayak, and the way some of those rapids are going, I didn't want to have my whole thing go into the creek and lose everything. So several times I thought I was going to tip over, but anyway, it was still fun. Like I said, the water levels are up because we could be getting so much rain, so that made it fun. Because sometimes you have to like get out and drag your kayak because the water levels are so low, but not today. So cool time. All right, I'll see you somewhere else.